Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches Round 10, featuring 31 exclusive sketches just for this month. And this is a sketch we'll be using today, and it's by Katherine Ronson. Super cute sketch, and I stick fairly close to it. Mine is going to have a bigger platform, kind of, sort of. I'm still going to stick with 12 by 12, but some of the stuff on there might be bigger. I'm going to scrap these two photos. They're both of my grandson, and I'm going to use that geometric die, the memory keepers. No, that is not the name of it, but it's the Varsity Mini. Then the Simple Story, Simply Perfect, and then some of my photography stuff, dies, and different assorted papers from Jack and Jill by Echo Park, and the sticker sheet. And I figured out how to do that. I'm going to take the ones I'm thinking about using off, put powder on them, and then they won't be stickers anymore, but they will be laying in my little tray with other stuff. I am going to use the radar stencil down in this bottom right hand corner, and other than some splatters, that's the only mixed media I'm going to put on this layout. Although I consider doing a little bit more. I used a watering can and it's a gray, and for that stencil there, because as you can see, the wood grain on here is kind of a gray color, so I wanted to repeat that. And I do have four, yes, four layers on that. And I did do some gutting too, so I wouldn't waste some of the stuff. This is the die cut from my cell phone die, and it's by same company that made those varsity letters, I believe. But yeah, I've had it a very long time though. They do not have it anymore. And I'm putting it upside down there, but I will notice it and turn it over in a little bit. I don't even know why I did that. I put some silver behind the holes on there so that it could look, more dimensional. Now, although the photo was taken with the cell phone, I didn't mind at all putting the film strip, a camera, and photo slides on the layout just because I like them. And I can make them in black because I wanted black accents on here. I I might as well tell you about the photo. My grandson had called me after he got off work and was talking to me, and he said that he got a new pair of sunglasses. I said, "What kind?" And he told me. I said, "Well, I guess that helped me. I guess you could send me a picture of them." And he said, okay, he would. Anyway, he said that he would like to bought this one pair, but they were way, way too expensive. So after I seen them, I asked him, I said, "So how much did you pay for those?" And he paid $70. Me, I'm a $5 gal. I'm not going to pay that much for a pair of sunglasses that I might end up sitting down on. I mean, $70 is a lot for sunglasses. So I decided to make them the feature of my layout. And I kind of made it bigger than I planned. Yeah. It it had face on there and everything. So, in my head I had it pictured smaller. I should have took a ruler and put on the layout. Well, I did the photos long before the layout. I couldn't have done that. But anyway, uh yeah, they're kind of on the big side, but it really shows off his shades. So the title is Gotta Love Them Shades. And I put it down there where the title goes. And I use the varsity letters and the Simply Perfect by Spellbinder. I wanted a couple of tags on here, but I didn't want the whole thing showing. So I figured I might as well save the other parts of it for another layout. I might go ahead and make a topper for them and make them into a tag. I don't know, but I didn't see any sense in tucking them under there and wasting them. I am not going to leave that camera there. I thought I was. I thought for sure that's where it was going to be, but it's not. And so I'm making this little cluster, and I realized that little circle might fit in the opening of that hole on the geometric shape. And it did, so I put it on there, and I couldn't make up my mind whether I wanted the arrow go to the picture of my grandson or to the sunglasses. I finally decided to have it go to the sunglasses since the title was about the sunglasses, and have those two together like that. But yeah, I had a hard time making up my mind, and I put documented with it. I had memories with it, thinking I'd use both of those little banners, but I decided the memories didn't look good on there. And it's only one memory anyway. Well, it's two for me because a couple of weeks before that, he said he got a haircut and just left the barber shop. And I said, well, send me a picture. You know, I tell him this stuff all the time. And he, he said there was no way he did not like his haircut, that he might send me a photo in a couple of weeks, but he was not going to send one that day. So I didn't get a picture of that, but this is a couple of weeks later. So for me, it's two memories. Um, in the upper right hand corner of the sketch, it does have a couple of banners and stuff up there. So I'm making a little cluster up there in the upper right. And the center banner, everything kind of blended together. So I decided to add black behind the center one. And I'm going to move the wood grain looking one over because it had such a gap. Um, and I moved that one up a little higher and went ahead and cut part of it off. The photo slide, I added a piece of scrap paper behind it, and it's, you know, I wanted to repeat the red. I had it down there in the title and on the geometric shape, and so I wanted to repeat the red. And that genuine finest quality, I had to throw that on there since he didn't have the name brand ones that he wanted, but he was pretty happy with the ones that he did get. So I thought I'd throw it on there, and I thought it was going to go up there on top, but it is not. It is going to get moved too. And yeah, some of the stuff gets moved around a few times before I'm satisfied. And I thought since my red up there in that corner, you know, didn't show up on top of the red, I'd back it in black, but instead I ended up, you know, putting it down here by the sunglasses. And so I really didn't need to. I think it would have showed up fine, but I still like it, so I didn't pull it off. I went ahead and I left it. And I think I'm getting close to getting done. I save my little circles over there. I always do. I've got a huge baggie of them, and my plan was to use them as kind of like enamel dots, like I did the last time. But the more I looked at it, the more I wanted to use stars. So I pulled out my EK Success Star Confetti Punch. And I'm not going to use the biggest ones. I decided I'd use the smaller ones and scatter them on the layout. And even after doing that, I'm going to decide I need more. So I will do some splatters. And then I'll be done with my layout. So while I am doing the last little bits of this, I want to mention that down there below, you'll find the link to Christy's master playlist for all these videos for the 30 days of sketches. So lots and lots of inspiration down there. And also, you'll find a link to the Facebook group where there'll be a whole lot more layouts with the same sketch for each one of the days. And then there'll be some on Instagram too. Well, probably a lot on Instagram. But yeah, two different places besides YouTube to find layouts from the same sketches. So try one out and post it on Facebook or Instagram, and make sure you use the hashtag for the Instagram one. And the Facebook group, there's a folder for each and every day. So for today's, all the layouts created for today's will be in the same spot, as will all the other days. But if you like to leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you'd hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those of you already are, thank you so very much. But yeah, there's my radar stencil. And uh, I just love that little die with the circle. And all you have to do to find it, it's a no-name brand. And I just did, I think instead of being a circle film strip, I think it's under round film strip. So that's all you have to do to key it in and find it. But um, I hope y'all have a happy, scrappy week. Have fun checking out all the videos on the playlist, Instagram, and Facebook. And yeah, that's it. Have fun. Bye.